Peace. This is Random Rant of the Night. I wanted to talk about this Cat Williams situation. And not based on everything that he said, but based on people's reaction to it. I find that people who are clouded with money and so-called hustle, clouded with celebrity, look at the Cat Williams situation and don't even see the underlying reason of why the man said it. Why he said certain things. You think he's hating because of some money. You think he's hating because his net worth. You think he's hating because of some narrative that they'll push against him because he's been exposing the industry for quite some time. The same people that said they love Cat Williams is the same people that turned their back on Cat Williams, right? And let me tell you something. If you don't see where the truth is, you're not gonna look at what Cat Williams said with any rational thought. You're just gonna say, oh, he's hating on Steve Harvey because of his money. Let me tell y'all something about money. I hustle, I get money, I do what I gotta do, but I don't care about money. You know why? Because if that's the driving force that makes you successful, then you're really not. That's all you're gonna be is a person that gets money, and that's fine. Nothing wrong getting money. Money takes away a lot of problems. Money makes you fucking financially stable. You ain't got to worry about certain shit that you can achieve with money. But understand something. We are coming into a world where things are collapsing. Money is built by a system that lied to us, that taxed us behind the lie. No representation, built off of debt. Money is a debt, promissory note. So when you sit there and talk about somebody's money, right, and you're like, oh, well, you know, Cat Williams is hating on Steve Harvey because his net worth ain't as big as his. Nothing I've heard on Club Shay Shay from Cat Williams says. Now y'all could disagree, it's fine. It is what it is. You call me all types of names, people do it all the fucking time, right? But understand this, when you want to deal with facts, you don't want to go toe-to-toe with me with the facts. If you're just a person that's into rap and not into hip-hop, you can't go toe-to-toe with me with facts. If you want to deal with what's going on in the industry and what's going on out here, you know what I'm saying? Factually, when you want to break down the system and how it started and what created it, half of y'all, or I want to say a good 90% of y'all don't even know how the music industry started. You don't even know it started from somebody stealing sounds. Just somebody stealing sounds, and then they patented it, all right? So when you talk about the movie industry and how they disrespected Nubian folks for years, you know what I'm saying? White people painted up in blackface with the red lips and shit. You know what I'm saying? This is who you look up to, people that made it in that industry. Not to say that these people don't deserve the respect that they get, right? But understand something. When somebody feels the need to stand up and expose certain truths about certain people that are following a system that has used our TV heroes to push an agenda, you need to listen. I'm not telling you what to do, but I think you need to listen. The reason why I'm telling you need to listen because these are the reasons why they shut my YouTube page now. They shut one of my YouTube pages down because not only was I saying things, they didn't even care when I said it. They cared when I put the people that actually said it, that were of the same leagues and same color of their skin and same industries as they are. You know what I'm saying? When I showed proof from the people that actually said it, that actually did it, that's when they shut my YouTube down. They didn't care when I put out songs like Pandemic and In Your Face and all these other things. They didn't care when I went and going hard in 2020. All 2020, my YouTube page was booming. So I was doing the Random Thoughts podcast, I was saying all types of shit that was factual. I was coming up with my research and proof. But then once I started putting like Bill Gates actually saying what I said, he said. Once I started putting up Melinda Gates, and once I started putting up Klaus Schwab, and once I actually put the people up that actually vocally said these things about what they're planning to do within the next 5 to 10 years, right? Y'all, some of y'all reported it, then they shut the shit down. They got upset. Why did they get upset? Because they can't run from it. I'm not the only one saying it. There's people that got way more hits than I get on a video. There's people that get way more hits than I get on a video. But because I showed proof from their own mouths, from their own actions, from their own evidence that they put in front of our face every day, they shut down one of my pages. Now, I researched and did my stuff, but my videos don't go half as viral because they fuck with the algorithms. I don't do this necessarily for money. I don't do this for clout. I do this to see if people are going to actually listen to what I say and wake up. So when Cat Williams comes out and he says what he says, he used Shay Shay's platform to do what he's always been doing. And a lot of y'all don't even see it because it goes over your head because you're clouded with celebrity. Well, Steve Harvey's he has his net worth is this, Jay-Z's net worth is this, oh, Dave Chappelle and Kevin Hart and da-da-da. Now, personally, I don't care to get into people's lives. I don't know these people. Personally, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Cat Williams has a mission that he put upon himself to say certain things that upsets people, and the truth upsets people. Y'all don't want to hear the truth from me, so what makes you think you want to hear it from a celebrity such as Cat Williams? And then you're going to use that to say that he's crazy. This is what they do time and time again to separate our people from actually coming together and building. You think that Cat Williams is trying to separate us, or is he trying to put us in, like, help us get in line with the truth so we can dominate and destroy the lies? Because the truth is, we need to destroy the lies. That's the truth. The truth is, the lies need to be destroyed. And if Cat Williams can come out and tell the truth about the industry in which he is in, that's doing all of this stuff, and how people hated on Bernie Mac, that's actually, he wasn't the first one to say that shit about Steve Harvey and Bernie Mac. He was not the first. He wasn't the first to say that. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of people that came out and talked about how Steve Harvey hated on Bernie Mac. You know what I'm saying? There was, there was a bunch of people that came out and talked about Cedric the Entertainer. There's a bunch of people that came out and said shit about all of these different people, like Earthquake. You know what I'm saying? There was, what was somebody said about Earthquake? I forgot. Corey Holcomb said some shit about Earthquake. You know what I'm saying? Like anytime somebody comes out and says the truth, or they're crazy or disrespectful. So my whole thing is, y'all need to start paying attention to what they're saying instead of acting like they're going on a rant and then you sitting there supporting them, because a lot of y'all don't even understand how to break into the industry, because you have to be broken to get into the industry. Understand what I'm telling you. Casting couch, industry parties, Pandora's box, all this shit is real. And I've told you this because I went to 2 industry parties as a young adult, 21 years old. I went to 2 of them, and they were both in Mass. You know what I mean? And these people had fucking ridiculous amount of money and a ridiculous amount of access to drugs, alcohol, and all types of fuckery. And the shit was weird, and I was uncomfortable, and I didn't even have a card where I could just say I'm out. You know what I mean? I went with somebody. You know what I mean? And the crazy shit was, I don't even remember because it was in Beverly, Mass. I don't know shit about Beverly. I don't know shit about Beverly, Mass. I know like Beverly, Mass is in Mass, and there's a lot of fucking, there's a rich side over there, and we went to some fucking mansion that was over there, and it was like nuts. So when Cat Williams exposed that in his Pimp Chronicles, I was rolling, but at the same time, it's real. It's real. And a lot of y'all don't believe it because y'all hear Like a lot of y'all that you don't understand how there's a whole other world of shit that exists. I've traveled a lot of places. I haven't went to Europe or Africa or Australia and all these in Asia yet, but I've been a lot of places. I traveled up and down this coast of here. I've been down to Central America, and then I've been down to the West Coast. I've been to a bunch of different places, and I've seen a bunch of things, and I've been around a bunch of people, and the shit is enough for me to be like, no, because my path is not that. Even some of you cats here that act like gatekeepers, you're not nothing to these people that you're talking about. The people that you're trying to fight against, you don't even know how to fight against because you haven't been around them. You haven't seen them. You haven't talked to them. You haven't known, and to say, and for you to come, and then I want y'all to understand this. You could say to me, well, I don't see you being around them. Why would you see me around them? It's the reason why I don't want to be around. It's the reason why I don't fucking shop demos and shit to record labels. There's a reason for that. I've been around Rough Riders. I've been around that shit. I've been around Land Speed Records. I've been around, and those are small, like, that's just small little trips, but it was enough for me to be like, I'm gonna do everything my goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll take away the joy from the music. It takes away the joy from the culture. It takes away the joy from the dream. Why do you think Jasmine Sullivan quit after a year of being famous? You know what I'm saying? Why do you think she did that? Then she came back after some years, right? But why do you think Jasmine Sullivan did that? Why do you think that certain stars leave? There's a whole dark side to the industry, sports, all of that shit that people don't talk about. And when you got somebody that's brave enough to talk about it, you need to pay attention. It'll save your life if you're in that same industry. All right? So this is African Man Born Random Rant of the Night. I'll see you on the next rant.